how you feel about this partnership with Target and Jay?
Well, I mean, in order for you to talk about Target and the business that Jay-Z is doing with them, you know, we have to sort of start at slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you have to uh go to sharecropping, and then you have to go to the civil rights movement, and all of these things that capitalism was abusing black people for for forever, as long as we could remember, right? And it's been in the name of capitalism, and as they started giving, because of the fights, the protests, they started giving a little bit more and a little bit more, because we were fighting and fighting for a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. For it would have been, I mean, my approach to the whole thing would have been, and I, like I said, I don't know who's advising who nowadays when it comes to Jay-Z and his brand. But I do know that, it probably would have been a little bit better if he had a came off with letting people say, to tell people that, listen, I got Target to put money into these programs. They're going to invest into this program, and they're going to invest into this program, and then they're going to buy a certain amount of my albums, right? For you to just come out and say, my 30th year anniversary is going into Target, and not an explanation to the people who created the protests and still believes in the protests and feels that, this DEI thing. Remember, DEI is just a inequality from slavery, right? Just to make it all make sense, right? So all of the fighting and protesting just to get us to this point, you know, like I said, you have a voice. So for you to say we are now going back into Target, you know, it's come on. We did it with the NFL, just because you say so. But what is the people getting in return? You can't say, "Oh, you just mad because we're rich and you're poor." And yes, but remember, it's on the backs of slavery. It's on the backs of your ancestors. It's on the backs of people working for minimum wage, and and bushels of cotton for the more, and you getting 10 cents for to $5,000 worth of cotton that you picked, and you gotta make sure that you understand the magnitude that which you say, but I'm rich and you just mad because I'm making money. Nah, we not mad because you making money, because there's people who fought for you to be able to make money. And I'm saying that, don't you could have put the album in all of the black mom and pop shops around the country. You could have just sold it on rocknation.com. You didn't have to go nowhere near Target. And I know somebody in your meeting said, "Don't worry about it, Jay. They're going to just forget about it like they do everything else. Trust me." And you say, "Yeah, that is true." They go back to being sheep. And that's what happens to us, because nobody wants to keep going. None of this generation wants to leaders want to keep going. They want to say, oh, well, we're no longer doing it anymore. And man, y'all gonna have to start really getting out here apologizing to all these black women that y'all keep disrespecting by doing what y'all want to do. These black women is they gonna stand up and they gonna shut y'all down again. So yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm all for capitalism. That's not even a thing to me. You want to make money, it's all good. But I'm not making money selling slave labor. I'm not making money not giving this person an opportunity, not doing this, not doing that, and allowing them to say, oh well, if you could say it's for black people, that means it's for white people. So we're gonna sue you, and we're gonna sue you because we don't get the same benefits. All right, let's start a slavery and let's bring y'all back up to speed, because that's what they keep forgetting, that they got it for free. They got labor for absolutely nothing. So nah, it is now you give, after 500 years you paying $7 an hour. After 400 years you finally up to $7 an hour from free. Like, come on, man. Like, nah. And if it keeps going quiet, they're gonna keep saying, don't worry about it, Jay. They're gonna forget about it. That's just black people. They pick up and keep moving on. They tuck their heads and they say, no more. We can't take no more. So, nah, man, it's time. It is time to keep fighting, fighting for equality. Ownership is equality. Speaking ownership is equality. You could have owned it all. You didn't have to give Target the money. Cause trust me, that's all you doing is they going in there and they gonna buy your album and they gonna spend $300 more on top of the 40. So you done made them 300 million on top of your 40 million. Come on, man, it's lopsided. It's not equality, it's inequality. It's not even playing field. It's not. So yeah. We could talk DEI and Target, but we're going to start at slavery. And we're going to start at the people who convince the people to get on the boat. Those people are just as bad.
Yeah, so you don't support J partnership with Target.
Nah, I'm not. Like I said, it was too many other options. You know what I'm saying? Like, too many other options, too many other places to go, man. You didn't even have to get mixed up in this. Period. The same way, like I said, you wanna, so you see, oh, this is a hotline. Oh, Jay, that's hot. You said unnamed again. But yo, listen, are you really trying to make your partners think you're dangerous? You just threatened Drake to physically harm him on a record. Like, come on, man. I know where you guys are getting y'all advice from. Like Michael Jackson, The Man in the Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. That's what who you guys are listening to, because y'all not playing. It's people talking about they playing chess. No, they playing I don't know what, the hopscotch, or pick up the I don't know.